you're in the front driving while I'm making a cup of tea.
Brill.
It's actually not too bad to do this, Ent.
Isn't it?
No. Oh, you don't know your left or your right. Oh, shit. All right then, mate, that was good fun.
Yeah, it was a good laugh.
Made a bit of a mess in there, but I have to clear it up in a minute. I'm going to go out and get some parts for it, and now we know it all runs and everything, I'll leave you stripping it down.
Cheers.
That's all right, mate. You have fun.
Yeah, so it's only half a Mini, so everything unbolts. So it should only take me about an hour, 2 hours max. So I started on the front first, bonnet off, front bumper, headlights, grille, and the front screen. Then I've taken the doors off. Then we stripped all the rear interior out, and now it's ready to go down the body shop to be prepped.
Well done, mate. That didn't take long.
No, it was easy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Right. I'll get in and drive it down the body shop.
Okay, right.
Let's see if I can. Oh, I might need a bucket to sit on. Hang on. Let's have a go.
Yay! Right, the first thing on the Mini is to polish all the back end up and get it nice and gleaming white again. So the next thing is mask it out, turn it round and bare metal the body. So rubbing this back down to bare metal, I can't believe how good the panels are. The only bit of rust that we found was in the bottom of the passenger side A panel that just needed a small patch welded in. Everything else was surface rust. All right.
Yeah, good. Looking all right, mate?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's all still genuine panels on it.
Really, genuine panels. 1974. But mind you, they feel like...
Yeah, proper.
Weird, like they feel thicker, you know what I mean? Like better.
Yeah, no filler work in them, and it's just brilliant. But we'll get it blown off, get it in the booth, and get it primed.
Get it primed by the end of the day?
Yeah.
Sound right? Let's get it out and...
Give it a good blow job.
Yeah. So we blew all the dust off the Mini and got it into the paint booth. Keith wiped it all down and then masked it up ready for the primer. Now the high build primer, or some people call it filler primer, is super thick stuff. It's mixed 5:1, so that's 5 parts primer to 1 part activator. So what Keith does, he puts 3 really heavy thick coats all over the car. Then we put a guide coat over the top with just some black aerosol. When we're rubbing it back down to get this primer super flat, we don't want to go too deep, so we just want to take the top off where this guide coat is. Also, it'll help us see where any dents are.
Yeah, so after we've primed it, we pushed it out the booth, then we rub it down, well, blocked it down with a 320, and then went over it with a DA with 500.
To make it nice and smooth. It's good having that guide coat on because you can just take the top off and see if there's any dents, which there wasn't, was there really?
No, there was no dents at all.
So then pushing it for like the 6 millionth time back into the booth, we then mask it up, ready to paint our white. Originally it was like stone chipped, it was like textured, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was yellow.
And it was like a yellowy, creamy kind, so it just didn't match anything else on the Mini.
No, so I scraped that all off and painted it in, like I said, the Subaru white.
Yeah, Subaru white's more matching. Now you've polished up that back, it just is going to look more the same as the back, which is good.
That's it.
So let that dry overnight, so then we can mask it out and stick the tape onto the white.
Yep, and then get the red on, which again is 2:1, so that's 2 parts paint to 1 part activator. And then it's basically the same again as the white, a gripper coat and 2 full coats.
Now what we did on this, because we're painting the engine bay and we've got as much dirt out as we can from in there, but you didn't want to like...
No, you can't guarantee that there won't be any dirt coming out and onto the fresh paint, so...
So you didn't want to sort of like put the paint in the engine bay and then dirt flip out onto the wings.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be able to wipe it off.
No, because it's wet paint. So what we did, we masked out the wings and the scuttle at the back, then...
Unmasked it, and then just tacketed the whole car off, and then put the red on the outside.
Yeah, painted the red, so half a coat first to grip it, and then...
2 nice full coats.
Yeah, 2 nice full coats.
Wet coats.
Yeah, wet, with a bit of thinners in there, so it gives you that less bumpy-like finish, doesn't it? So it's...
Yeah, it flows better.
Yeah, more mirror-like.
You've got more chance of a run, but Keithy no runs doesn't get a run.
That's it, Keithy no runs, strikes again, does a mint job as normal. So while that was drying, we didn't want to get it out of the booth to get any dust on it and stuff, so I nipped in there, got all the cupboard doors off and all the drawers out for the wood, and give them to you. So they got a veneer finish.
Yep, so then I hit them with a 320 on the DA, blew them off, and then gave them a nice coat of stain.
Yeah, it's like a clear...
Yeah, yeah, it's fetched them up really nice.
Like a matte stain, wouldn't it? Yeah, yeah, they do look good. That's all done, so then we push it back out the booth again for the last time and jack it all up, get all the wheels off, mask it out.
Yep, and then I undersealed it all underneath.
So the underseal's like the worst job, so you put the old spray suit on and get under there and get absolutely covered in...
Blast of underseal.
Yeah, get covered in underseal everywhere. But yeah, so we got it all in, up under the arches, all under the floor.
All the nooks and crannies.
It's all proper good stuff now that's going to stick and stay there for years, which is brilliant. Once that's done, while it was down there, we thought we'd get the dirty work out of the way. So you had the nice job of rubbing down the inside roof.
Yes, yeah, it got covered in white.
It was proper horrible stuff, wasn't it?
It was horrible. Yeah, not nice.
Unmask it, the main bits, and push it out, and then...
Blew it all off inside.
And that leaves all the dirty work down the other place, and we've pushed it back up now into the main workshop.
For the final push.
Yeah, final push of getting these done. And there we go. We've got a red Mini.
It looks beautiful.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Stunning, yeah. It's better than that blue. It just looks so warm.
Hopefully, red cars always sell for more money.
He did say sell.
That's the idea, as long as I actually sell this one. But yeah, so Keith's at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just doing the inside, just brush painting that big black because it's just covered in the red oxide and it doesn't look nice.
It's pretty ropey in there. So nice black finish through there. And then we've got to choose what we're going to do with the carpet. So I did buy some real thick, like shag pile, bright red carpet to match the front. But I sent the interior off last week to me mate Austin. It should come back Monday. It's very bright with the material I've chose. So we've got to maybe think of a different colour for the floor, or wood, or get some pallets. But yeah, so once Keith's finished that, we're going to have a go at this back door in a minute. I've got some hinges here, they're slightly different, but fingers crossed they'll work.
They'll do the job.
And then we're on to the final straight, putting it back together.
Yeah, it's been fun.
And then go camping. Right, I'll leave Keith doing that, and then we'll get that back door on.
Okay, mate.
So I took one of the old hinges off and I measured it, and I've got one pretty much the same. It's slightly smaller, but it's in the same shape, so hopefully it will do the same job. So I'll whip the rest of them off, and then hopefully with Keith's help, he can hold the door, we'll line it up and fit it. So let's get fitting these new hinges. Okay mate, you offer the door up and I shall just blip these screws through and we'll just see if it's in the right place. Right, it's about there where it was. Right, that's about where the door was. Yep. Give it a go. Ideal. Right, same for the top. Okay, same as before.
Yep.
Just see if I can... That's about where the old one was. Tuck this thing in first. What's this wire for then?
Safety catch.
Is it?
So you can have the top one open.
Oh, and lock it off.
Yeah.
And then it just stays there. Oh yeah, that's good, isn't it?
And then the horse can poke his head out through the
Yeah.
window.
So you have to put that on there, lock it, right, moment of truth. That was a bit of a poor one. Yeah, good, very good. And they look okay as well. Don't look out of place. Ideal. Right, on to the next. Right, working out the money we've spent on the Mini so far. So we've got our £10,000 cap. We spent 8 originally on the Mini, and then we've bought stuff like the fuel tank, the sender, the brakes went after our little drive around the field, so it had to have a new master cylinder. We got paint under seal, various other bits and bobs. We're up to £9,100 at the moment. Now the interior's costing me 500 quid, which is quite cheap to have all that done, to be fair, especially in the super bright material we're having it done in. So we'll have about 400 quid left to spend on bits like alternator seals and stuff like that, so we should do it easy. We're at the end of day 16, we've got loads left. Well, piece of cake this is going to be, yeah, and we'll go camping. The last video I put out, for some reason, even my friends and family didn't get notifications, hardly anybody watched it. I think the more people message, the more it gets pushed, so even if you write a message saying like, I'm ugly, and then a truthful one saying Keith's old as anything, that'll probably be good, and like it, and just, yeah, hopefully the video will try and get pushed more, but we'll see how it goes. But right, that's it for now, so finish up on the next video. So from me, I'll say see you again.
And I'll see you on the next one.
Ta-da.